Pregnancy is actually a very beautiful journey, but truth be told, it comes with a whole lot of stress. The third trimester is not a trimester where you just sit waiting for the big day to come, waiting for time for you to get into labor. The third trimester is also a very critical and crucial time in your pregnancy journey. You really have to be very intentional about your third trimester, because even in third trimester, things can still go wrong, mistakes can be detected. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 common mistakes that most pregnant women make in their third trimester and ways to avoid it. Number one on my list is staying with a care provider or a hospital that you do not like. When you're pregnant and it's time for you to deliver, it actually needs the attention of professionals to attend to you. So during your antenatal visit, if there is a particular attitude that the staff, the nurse, the doctors, they portray that you don't like, you are actually free to change a hospital. I think most people have this mentality that the hospital you register during your antenatal or when you're pregnant must be the hospital that you give birth to. This is not actually true. As a matter of fact, there are some women that are registered in up to 2 to 4 different hospitals. Then at the end of the day, maybe the one they even attend antenatals will not even be the one they will attend to. So if you feel you're not comfortable with the services of a particular hospital, maybe their facilities are not good enough, you can actually change hospital for your delivery in your third trimester. It happened to me in the last time I had my third child. When I went for one of my antenatal visits, I met a doctor. I think that doctor was on duty. That's the first time I'm actually seeing the doctor. So I was complaining of pelvic pain. Then he asked me to, like, when I got to the hospital, I was expecting to see the normal female doctors that would always attend to me. But lo and behold, is this strange doctor that I saw, and he asked me to lie down. I lay down. What he wanted to do was, to me, was actually way different from what he's supposed to do. Like, what do you want to see beneath there? Immediately, I told him that no, I am no longer having the pain, because I was not comfortable with his attitude and all that. I think he was trying to do something different. That was how I went home, like, I'm not having the pain again. Had it been that man would be the one to maybe deliver me, I don't think I would have gone to that hospital. I would just change hospital. So it is actually right for you to change hospital. What they will just do if you go to the hospital is for them to ask you some questions. You give them the necessary information they need, so that when you want to give birth, they can work on the information that you just gave them. So changing a hospital or a care provider in your third trimester is actually very possible. If you feel unsafe in the hand of your nurses, the doctors, the midwife, or those people that attend to you, or you feel the environment is not conducive for you to deliver your baby, please, you can actually change hospital in your third trimester. Another common mistake that most pregnant women make in their third trimester is not understanding baby kicks. I think this is a lot of mistake that most pregnant women make. Some pregnant women do not even know what baby kick is. They keep asking, how does it feel like baby kicking? When I was pregnant too, I fell into this category of women. I was expecting a very heavy kick, like from my baby, but it was not forthcoming. So when I went to the hospital, I asked, like, what does it feel for baby to kick? So they told me that it looks like your stomach is rumbling. You know, when you want to gas and your stomach makes a kind of noise. Yes, that's baby kick. So when you notice this in pregnancy, just know that that's baby kicking. So in your third trimester, you have to be very sensitive to know if your baby is actually kicking. And the best time to know your baby is kicking is always in the evening hours, during, especially after dinner. Once you're done with dinner and you're resting, maybe you're lying with your left hand side, you notice baby is kicking. So if you've not been noticing baby kick is supposed to start from week 27 of your pregnancy. So if you've not been experiencing this, after dinner, please try to lie down with your left hand and be very vigilant. This baby kicks comes with kind of pattern, and as you approach your delivery weeks, the rhythm or the pattern of the kick is supposed to increase. So please listen very well and be very attentive. If you stayed and for like 24 good hours you've not felt your baby kicks, please make sure you report to the hospital immediately or start going to the hospital. There was a story that was told of a woman that went for antenatal the previous week. She stayed, her baby did not kick. She stayed the second day, her baby did not kick. And she was like, okay, when I go to hospital in my next visit, I'm going to complain. Only for us to wait for more than a week. Her baby did not kick, she did not raise an alarm. When she got to hospital the following week for antenatal, it was found out that her baby was already dead. So in your third trimester, please be very sensitive and make sure that you calculate and know the rhythm of your baby kicks, so that once you stay for like and baby does not kick, you report to the hospital. And most times too, baby do not really kick when you're very busy. At times too they kick, but because you're very busy you might not notice. So for you to know that baby is actually kicking, you have to take a break and rest. In that your quiet time, you feel and notice that baby is kicking. But if baby does not kick after 24 hours, please run to the hospital. Let them check a quick one. Early detection can actually save your baby. The number three on my list, number three mistake that most pregnant women make in their third trimester is the mistake of skipping antenatal. I made a video on the importance of not skipping antenatal. I'm going to be leaving the link here so that you can look at it. Yes, in your pregnancy days, antenatal is very important. In antenatal, you learn a whole lot of things. The questions most of you come online to ask are treated in your antenatal. They teach you so many healthy tips to navigate motherhood. Not only teaching, they also check your baby, they check your health condition, they check to know and monitor you to be sure that everything is in order. So in your third trimester, don't feel like, okay, you've done everything from first trimester, second trimester, this is the third trimester, time for you to relax. No, there is still a whole lot of things for you to learn in your third trimester. So please endeavor not to skip your antenatal visit in your third trimester. Women that are always guilty of this third trimester mistake of not attending antenatal is second, third and fourth time mother. They feel that they've already known it all. And like I always tell you, all pregnancies are never the same. Pregnancy A, B, C, D, E, F, as the case may be, there is always something to look different. That's why you see that there are some women that in their first pregnancy, they gave birth through the birth canal, they pushed out their baby. In their subsequent pregnancy, there will be a little complication, or there is a complication. They will tell them that you're not going to push, that you're going through cesarean section. There are some people too that they notice a particular thing in their first trimester, in the second trimester, in their first pregnancy, the next pregnancy there will be a complication. So different pregnancy and different procedures and different signs and symptoms. So don't assume that because you were okay in your first trimester, second trimester, that this third trimester you now have to relax. Please make sure you don't skip your antenatal, don't skip your appointment with your doctor. Follow all your antenatal classes and take down the important pregnancy tips that will be taught in your pregnancy days in your third trimester. The number four mistake that most women make in their third trimester is not understanding your third trimester tests. When you're in your third trimester, there are basically some tests that the hospital will run for you in order to ascertain if you're fine, if your baby is all right. But most women in this trimester always escape this test, maybe because they are thinking the hospital want to charge money, they want to extort you and all that. No, remember that the primary aim of the hospital or the antenatal you visit is for you to be safe and your baby to be safe. So any test they ask you to run in your third trimester is not because they want to extort you, it's because they want to ascertain if your baby is well positioned, if your baby is growing. Because for every week your baby is supposed to have a particular weight. They will check if everything is in order. They will also check if your blood level is very okay for you to go into labor. They also check your glucose tolerance to avoid preeclampsia in pregnancy. So any test they ask you to run in your third trimester, please don't argue with your care provider. They are not doing to extort you. They are actually doing so that you'll be safe and baby will be safe. The last on my list for today, the most mistake that most women make in their third trimester is the mistake of not preparing for postpartum. What everybody care is you're pregnant, you will give birth, and that's all. Some people even go as far as telling you that don't worry, once you give birth, you'll be fine, you'll be free. Nobody talks of postpartum. There are so many things that comes with postpartum, and this is what happens after delivery. So please make sure as you're pregnant, plan for yourself, plan for the baby, the clothes your baby will wear, the place your baby will stay after delivery, financial aspect of delivery, the mental and emotional stress that comes after delivery. Prepare for all of this so that after delivery, you know that this is actually what you signed for. Don't prepare for pregnancy only in pregnancy days. Also prepare after delivery. It comes with a whole lot of stress. Motherhood is not an easy journey, so you have to prepare your mind mentally, physically, emotionally, and otherwise. So prepare so that when you give birth, you will not feel that, so this is not what I signed for. The first week after delivery is one hell of a week. Let me say first, second, third week. Your baby will not allow you to sleep in the night. Your nipples might be paining you because your baby is trying to bring out milk. Maybe you will not even bring out milk for the first one week. Your baby will be struggling to eat. So all of these are things that you should put into consideration so that after delivery it will not be like nobody told you. So this is all we'll be having for today. Please make sure you avoid all these mistakes. Remember, you've carried your baby from your first trimester, second trimester, and this is the third trimester. Don't allow one single mistake that will cost you your baby or cost you your life. You have to be very intentional about your third trimester. It's not a trimester or a week for you to relax because you're having your baby. You have to put everything on check, tick all that is supposed to be ticked, and get ready so that you're going to welcome your baby. If you've watched to this extent, it means that you found value in what you just watched. Thank you for tuning around to this channel. My name is Daisy Peter. I'm a content creator based in Port Harcourt. All I do here is give healthy pregnancy tips for you to navigate pregnancy, motherhood, and tips to take care of your baby. If this resonates with you, please, I want you to like, comment, and hit the subscription button down below. Share this video so that it also gets to a wide audience. And thank you for staying with me. And as usual, see you in my next one. Bye.